You know, I'm waiting for somebody to call me while we doing the music one day and just fuck up the whole vibe. That's gonna happen one day. Somebody's gonna call me.
That's what you gotta put on.
Yeah, I just put it on Do That Service because I thought about it. Somebody's gonna call me one day when we fucking doing the music shit.
Or maybe nobody really give a fuck about you. They won't call you at all.
Episode 86, Social Junkie Podcast. Everyone that hit that play button today, thank you for being here with us, man. It's your boy P. We move this shit out the way. Brandon's with me, as always. My nigga, my brother, my partner, my daddy how. Oh man, what was I gonna say? What have I written down? Like, subscribe. I always say that shit. How about you say it? Like, subscribe. Go ahead, nigga. I always say it.
Like and subscribe, guys.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube.
Well, that's a follow on Instagram and Twitter. Follow on Instagram.
Send y'all questions to Social Junkie Pod, POD @gmail.com, because we go out there to Atlanta, the streets of Atlanta. We ask your questions. So any questions that you feel you need to ask, something relevant, relationship, stuff going on in the world, what you need answered, send it to us. We can take it out there, answer it. We'll give our insight on it. So make sure y'all.
I'm waiting for somebody to message us that they bitch cheating on them. That's what I'm waiting for. And give us a scenario to where we got to break down and be like, look, bro, this is what you got to do.
I think somebody had did that one time,
that was
bro.
a long time
He
ago.
was suspected. He was suspecting something. So like, I don't know. It was a female. She was suspecting her man of cheating because she forgave him. I forgot who.
I don't know that shit. If you listening, whoever that is, tell us what's going on with you now. Again, like and subscribe on YouTube. Everyone that's fucking with us on YouTube, thank you. We appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Episodes on YouTube hit every Thursday. Apple Podcast, Spotify, and SoundCloud every single Wednesday, every single week. Social Junkie Pod @gmail.com for your Q&A questions, any debate type shit. We want to do a little shout out today to all the cities listening, man. I was looking at this fucking RSS shit on Apple that they have now. They have this fucking thing where it shows you like the regions that everybody is listening to. Shout out Wichita, Kansas. Well, it's not really Wichita. It's like outside Wichita, wherever this is. Shout out Kansas. Shout out everybody in Kansas listening. Shout out to the niggas in Houston listening. Shout out niggas in Miami. Shout out, Georgia is really the most prominent area because of course we in Georgia. Shout out all our niggas in Atlanta, New York, Charlotte got some blue in there. What city is this? Columbus, Ohio. Shout out Columbus, Ohio. Shout out Chicago. We ain't got nobody in Cali yet. I think on SoundCloud we do. I gotta go to SoundCloud in a minute. Seattle, we got niggas in Seattle. This would trip me out right here. Ireland, nigga. Shout out to all my people in Dublin, Ireland. McGregor, is that you? Is he from Dublin?
Who the fuck is that guy? Yo.
Shout out everybody in Dublin, man. Thank y'all, man. Everybody's listening, man. Thank you, for real, man. Belgium, Brussels, Belgium. I don't even know where that is. What y'all got over there? Y'all got a corner? Y'all got a 7-Eleven over there? What y'all got over there? What is it?
Shout out to y'all, bro.
Shout out to y'all, man. Bulgaria.
They
Sofia, Bulgaria. Shout out to y'all, man. Moscow's blue. Let me go on SoundCloud. What we got on SoundCloud?
We appreciate all y'all fucking with us.
Copenhagen. Where's Copenhagen at? I don't know what city. I don't know what country that's in. Auckland, Vilnius. Let me go through. Chicago, Anaheim, Indianapolis, Perth, Australia, Toronto, Cairo, Egypt. This is no bullshit, y'all. I'm telling you, this is some real shit. Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Thank you. Every single one of you hit that play button. Everyone that's fucking with us, thank you, man. Tell your people about me.
Yeah, they could tune in just to see how ugly this bitch is.
Thank y'all, man. Nah, that fucking Ireland shit fucked me up. That tripped me out. And that shit is like red. You see that shit, nigga? In Belgium, too. That shit is a red spot, nigga. Brussels, Belgium. Where's the other shit at? Ireland, nigga. Dublin. That shit is red, bro. Thank y'all, man. What's right outside of Dublin? What y'all got over there, bro? I want to go over there.
Shit.
What's in Ireland?
Hey, man, send us questions, man.
Yeah, send us about some shit that's going on over
Or
there.
just send us, shout out, man. Send us something.
Yeah, thank
It's
y'all,
nice to
man.
hear from people from other countries, bro. To be honest.
That was your brick.
Shut up, bitch.
Thank y'all, man. We appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you.
And the people who
Podcast.
participate in interviews, listeners, thank y'all.
I don't have all y'all names, but everyone that did the Q&A segment with us in the streets of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Thank y'all, man. We appreciate y'all listening. This is episode 86, Social Junkie Podcast.
I don't know if we're going out the streets this week. We gotta see if it's gonna rain. It's raining.
Yeah, the weather's been bad. All this week. It's been pretty bad weather this week. Let me do the rundown real quick.
Yeah, you do that.
We're going to start in What's Trending this
Are
week. Yep. What's Trending. Music after What's Trending. Like I said, we skipped music last week. We got some real niggas finna drop. Sports. Q&A segment. We do got a question. Yeah, we got a question for the Q&A segment. We didn't hit the streets of Atlanta this last weekend. We have some shit going on. Shout out to my baby. She's out in Puerto Rico, living her best life, and I'm here with the kids, including this kid. So I got 3 kids to look out for while she's gone.
Y'all beat your ass, boy.
What's trending? Let's get it. You ready, boy? I'm going first this week.
Yeah, I don't got that many, so.
I'm a real nigga. I don't really have that many either. This episode might be pretty short. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. First thing I got for what's trending, the Biden administration is expected to announce a proposed ban on menthol-flavored cigarettes this week. What does that mean? For niggas?
Especially you New York motherfuckers.
This would prevent the selling of flavored blunts like Swisher Sweet, Backwoods, and King Palm. Does that include White Owls? I don't know if that includes
I think it'll include White Owl. Yeah, because it's in the same tier as Swisher Sweets.
Yeah, so all you niggas,
Yo.
Cone Life, Paper Life, get with the papers, man.
Bro, they didn't pay us to promote that, bro.
I'm just saying, just give it the papers. That's all I'm saying. Just give it the papers. Just give it the papers. It's okay. You'll be okay.
You'll be alright.
I never smoked a cigarette a day in my life, so I really don't.
I don't like cigarettes either, bro. I've never smoked a cigarette in my. Have
you ever picked one up and was almost like,
Nah, I have never even. I'm telling you, bro. I've never thought about it. I actually hate the fucking smell of that shit, bro. I can't.
It only happened to me one time.
I don't like that shit.
I was in the house alone. I was like 14. And my auntie had some cigarettes in there. I almost did it. But I was like, nah, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Nah. You know when you had the little angel and the devil on your shoulder? That's what happened. Like, I saw them.
Bitch, that ain't Tom and Jerry.
I'm telling you some real... I seen them.
Why are you coming up in here in this house with that bullshit?
Nigga, don't let me tell them what we were talking about earlier before we started.
Tell them about what?
That was on me. I think that was.
Yeah, that was on you. Fucking nut.
Speaking about it, what else we got? President Joe Biden pushes for minimum wage to be increased to $15 an hour. He says no one working 40 hours a week should live below the poverty line. I think I have a video here of him talking about this bullshit. It's not really bullshit, but
$15. That's raised the minimum wage to $15. No one working 40 hours a week. No one working 40 hours a week should live below the poverty line.
It's not gonna matter.
We need to ensure greater equity and opportunity for women. And while we're doing this, let's get the Paycheck Fairness Act to my desk as well. Equal pay. It's been much too long. That's
the people sat down, and then when he said that part again, they stood back up and clapped again.
It's not gonna matter, man.
Why do you say what's not gonna matter?
The price of goods and services, they'll just increase.
Inflation and shit like that, yeah.
It'll just increase, man, to offset this, bro. Yeah. People, when you think about it, people are not going to want corporations, businesses, landlords, all this stuff. They're not going to want to make, technically less on what charge less on what they profit less on what they service. Right. So, of course, it may not be immediate, but the effect will be there gradually. It might be sooner than we think, to be honest. So, I mean, yeah, it's a good step in the right direction, yeah, but I just don't think. And at the end of the day, automation, all that kind of stuff is going to take over. Everybody's going to be out of a job.
I think it also depends on what state you live in. Because $15 an hour in Georgia is completely different from $15 an hour in New York and California, Florida even.
Yeah, out in California and New York, that's nothing, man.
Yeah, ain't no money. You used to live out there? Where you from?
Florida.
Oh, you
Pompano.
You a wild nigga. You a Pompano nigga. I wasn't gonna play this, but I want to know your opinion on it. It's Dr. Umar Johnson, our favorite black character. He says that he doesn't believe that, because we're still on Biden, he doesn't believe that Joe Biden has done anything for black people. So I'm gonna play a little bit what he said on the Breakfast Club. I see what he's saying. Then did you see what the actor that used to play Spawn, Michael J. White? Did you see what he said about Black Lives Matter compared to it was Black Lives Matter compared to what was the Stop Asian Hate? He was, remember the dude that played Spawn, right? The black dude.
I can't remember, bro.
The dude that Heath Ledger he was talking to on The Dark Knight. He was like, "Why so serious?" The black nigga that he was talking.
Oh
to.
yeah.
He was saying that in a nutshell, he was saying that why aren't white people so quick? You see, he was like, there's a difference when people say Black Lives Matter. White people are so quick to say, "Hey, wait a minute, all lives matter," but they didn't do that for Stop Asian Hate. When it comes to anything Black Lives Matter, anything that's a black movement, white people are so quick to jump on it, but they didn't do that to Stop Asian Hate. I want to play to say because he can he can say it better than I just said it. I gotta find it on Twitter right here. But I wanted to hear what your opinion on what Dr. Umar Johnson said. Let me find this shit that Michael J. White said. I gotta find it right here. I think it was on my Twitter. I believe it was. I don't see it. I'm gonna play Umar Johnson first while I look for that. Let's play it.
Go to President Biden. President Biden, your first day of office, you signed an executive order to protect the life and safety of transgenders. I have no problem with that. But you did it on your first day. But he sat up here with you, Charlemagne, and told black people that if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. So if you went out of your way begging black people to vote for you, why haven't we got an executive order or any other activity coming out of the Oval Office from President Biden to protect black people from police? Look what he's doing with the anti-Asian hate. President Joe Biden signed an executive order that is exclusive to Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. I don't have a problem with that. But if you can protect the Asian American and Pacific Islander from violence, why can't you do the same thing for black people? They've been dealing with violence for 1 year as a result of COVID. That's what it's called, the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Bill. To protect Asians as a result of discriminatory treatment that they've been dealing with for how long? 1 year. Black people have been catching...
I'll leave it right there.
I'd agree with that.
You agree with what he's saying?
I'd agree with that.
I thought that you would.
Cause he did fucking put that into...
I thought that you would.
He did put that into play. Actually signed this bill into, you know...
So why didn't he? When he told Charlemagne that if you're... Remember what he said? If you don't vote for me, you're not black. Remember he said that, right?
I don't understand why he said that either. But
I forgot about that until Dr. Umar Johnson said that.
This is what I'm going to say.
Okay.
At the end of the day, Joe Biden may be the lesser of two evils, but at the end of the day, he's still a politician. That's what
he's going to say everything to get
elected,
to get votes.
It doesn't really. It goes as far as like political figures. You know, they're going to say anything that they want. Representatives of your state, seats of Congress, or they're going to say what they want to get, you know, elected. So, and you can't expect them to follow through on every single promise. And yeah, it's very, you know, hypocritical of him to say certain things and people to be like, you know what, you need to do everything that you say that you were going to do. It's not likely for him to do that.
Most presidents don't do that. Most of the shit they say before they
most of the time they don't say that. He said he was hinting about, he was very vague about canceling student loans, and you can see that he's probably not or you know, not going to work toward that because of what it would cause, and a lot of people are mad about that too. But the thing is, you got to take what people of political affiliation say with a grain of salt. You can't just believe it, because at the end of the day, they're running to get elected, take the seat, you know. So
I think he made a really good point about what he was saying.
Yeah,
like he said, there's nothing wrong with the act that he did for Asian people.
And
there's nothing wrong with that. But like he said, as a result of COVID, they've been dealing with that shit for a year. We've been dealing with police brutality for how long? Black people specifically, how long? I found the Michael J. White shit. This is what he said.
Ask him so. Let's stop Asian hate. I mean, come on, this is absolutely wrong. But I want you to notice one thing. That stop Asian hate. You go, okay, similar to Black Lives Matter, right? Well, what's different? There's no white opposition to stop Asian hate at all. You don't hear anything. If for the history of black people trying to stand up for each other, for the history of saying black is beautiful, Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. Well, wait a minute, no, all lives, stop Asian hate. Okay.
Yeah, no stage.
Nobody's saying stop all hate.
Yeah, you're right.
Where
absolutely
is
right.
So it's like,
yeah, you're right.
I'm just going, this is a very teachable moment. We can learn something here. It's right in front of us right now. Stop Asian hate. I don't hear nothing. Why are people so comfortable when black people say, stop killing us, stop? No, we have to chime in on your matters. Why is that? Is there a thing with this, you think you own us, or or is it the fear of retribution for what you've done? Let's be honest. It's a teachable subject. It's a teachable time.
Yeah.
So I would
Question he asked, what was the question he said? Why is that? Why did they do that? I think that's a great question. And you know what? He's absolutely right in everything that he's saying. But to answer his question, I don't have an answer to this question. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know why it's like that. But what he's saying is absolutely right, Brandon. He's right. That's true. Everything he's saying is true.
I'm confused.
Not that.
I'm confused.
About what?
I don't. Because he kept stopping. I don't really know.
I think that other nigga, that's Vlad. Vlad kept trying to talk over
that's he's fucking me up. I didn't
DJ Vlad
understand.
kept talking over.
So he's saying
He's trying to say
that the cause is what?
No.
Sorry guys,
he's saying
I gotta get clarified.
why is it that when anybody says Black Lives Matter, police stop killing black people, white people or whoever it may be are so quick to say no, all lives matter. No, it ain't just Black Lives Matter. But when this whole Stop Asian Hate came out,
because
nobody says anything.
I think
you know what, you're right.
I think
it's
it's
cool. You guys are right. Stop Asian Hate. They didn't come up with a thing.
Yeah.
No, stop all hate. They didn't come up with nothing like that. It was nothing.
I think it was because a lot of Caucasian people, white people, think that blacks in their mind think they're so down badly, scapegoated. They think they're playing the victim role so much.
Are they right in that thinking?
That
They're right to say that?
No,
oh, okay.
I'm not saying that.
Okay. That's
that they're thinking that
you guys need to get over it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. Like
you
that.
guys need to go over it. I agree with that. I don't have the answer to it. I think that's one reason why.
And now, keep in mind what you're saying. There are some African American people that'll take that to the extreme and play that victim role to the extreme.
My bad. Go ahead.
Like play that victim role to the extreme. Like everything they'll have something about. I'm not gonna say that everything is racial, but off jump, you do start at you start at a deficit if you're African American or any other kind of race in this country.
Man. I agree with. So you agree with what Umar Johnson said and what he's saying?
I agree with what he's saying, and I think it's in retrospect to think about when you think about white people, and it might be that they think that the victim role is played too much, maybe with like African American. That's why they don't jump out.
Ask a white person. That's what I'm gonna ask, because you saying that's just your opinion. I want to ask.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. I want to ask a white. I don't even really have a lot of white. I have one white friend.
I had a couple white.
And he had like he black. So I only have one. I only have one. I don't even see him as white. I see him as a nigga. Honestly, to be real with you, I don't even see him as white. He's Italian, right? Isn't he Italian?
Italian.
Well, those are the nigga white people anyway. So.
Hey.
Yeah, I want to play that. That's all I want to play real quick. We can move on. So tell us what y'all think about that, about what Umar Johnson said and Michael J. White. He's an actor. That second thing.
I wish we had like a guest that we could talk about this kind of stuff with, but I don't know.
We're going to have some guests soon.
Yeah.
We'll have some guests soon. Next thing I got. The Justice Department will charge the 3 men involved in the Ahmaud Arbery murder with federal hate crimes and attempted kidnapping. On Wednesday, a federal grand jury in the Southern District of Georgia charged, excuse me again, Travis McMichael, Gregory McMichael, and William Rhodey Bryan with hate crimes and the attempted kidnapping of Ahmaud Arbery, according to a press release. Travis McMichael, all three all face 1 count of interference with rights and 1 count of attempted kidnapping. They keep saying that. Travis and Gregory were also charged with 1 count each of using, carrying, and in Travis's case, discharging a firearm during and in relation to crime of violence. So yeah, these niggas is finna be put away for a long time. I think, like you said last week or whatever week that was about Derek Chauvin, shouldn't be a line with all these niggas, but these niggas definitely for sure. The third nigga, the dude that was recording the video. Why kidnapping though? That's my thing. Why are they putting kidnapping? Why are they putting?
I'm not sure.
That's my thing. That's what I'm kind of confused about. Everything else cool, but. Not cool, but everything else I see it fits appropriately. But the kidnapping charges,
yeah, I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't know if something that they did fit a description of kidnapping charges, because they weren't trying to pick him up and put him in the truck or anything like that. Unless they did when he got shot. I don't know. I don't remember all the way. I just remember that he was running. They had a shotgun. Are you looking it up? This nigga got his computer now. I think it's cool. What's up with this TV shit we gonna put back here? What's up? How much you trying to put up? A rack? We need a rack for it. Any donations for our TV, we kindly accept. What's your cash app?
Don't worry about that.
What's your cash app, nigga? They try to see you some flicks, nigga. They try to see you some flicks. But what'd you say? I think something that they did.
One indictment alleged that the defendants used force and threats to intimidate and interfere with Arbery's right to use a public street because of his race, running on a public street, firearms in the truck, yelling at him, cut off his road.
I think it's something that they did more along probably for the kidnapping charge. I don't know. That's all I had on Arbery, but it doesn't say anything about when their case is going to start, the trial and all that type of stuff. So it doesn't say anything about that, but... Is it
this? Look. Arbery, by chasing after him in their trucks and attempt to restrain him, restrict his free movement, corral and detain him against his will,
like I said,
and prevent his escape. So maybe that falls under the tier.
That's what I figured. Okay. Something that they did probably. Okay. Yeah, and that was.
Oh, because it falls under the hate crime charges. That's why. So they have to say this.
So everything, so everything fits accordingly, pretty much.
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. I'm waiting to see. I don't think just because George Floyd's case went all right that I think this is gonna go.
Well, they shot. They shot him on camera. This was a shot. Like George Floyd, his knee was in his neck, and there was a whole another situation with that.
That's true, man.
But they shot him on camera.
That's true. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't see any leniency towards them on this one. To me, at least. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see. You want some more important news? Something more important than that? It's not more important than that. I'm joking. This has nothing. This isn't even an ounce of importance to what we just talked about. When I first saw this, I was like, "Damn, am I a part of this? Is this because of me?" The U.S. is on the verge of a chicken shortage due to increased demand and supply. Isn't it supply and demand? Why do they put demand?
Because peaky, the Popeyes.
I'm not gonna lie. I've had Popeyes 2 days in a row. Not today, but the last 2 days I have had. But I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely not having that.
Say it ain't so. This country is on the verge of a chicken crisis, and things are looking good for restaurants or grocery stores. That's what they put. So the next time you forget to take the chicken out of the freezer, don't feel too bad because that could have been the last of your supply. Okay, the pandemic is apparently to blame for a current chicken shortage facing the nation, according to ABC News. COVID restrictions prompted poultry plants to reduce staff, while at the same time, the need for comfort food has been on the rise with millions of Americans staying inside. We didn't have optimal chicken distribution. Some chicken was in parts of the world that needed to be in other parts of the world. What? Just get chickens and start fucking more. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. We just couldn't move it around, said Ben Kaplan, the CEO of a top agency and network, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, chicken shortage. Are you mad at this? How often do you eat chicken? You eat chicken breast a lot.
I eat chicken breast a lot.
You need a little swole on? Getting your workout on?
Nah.
When was your last leg day?
4 days ago? 4 or 5 days ago?
And what was your last bicep, chest, tries?
Day before that, so 6 days.
Okay. How do you alternate?
Shut up,
do leg day? What do you do? Upper body? Cardio? What do you do? But you eat chicken breast for this week?
Yeah, I eat chicken breast. I eat them chicken titties.
What is the best piece of chicken, guys? Me and Brandon go about this back and forth about this all the time. I like white meat. I like breast and wing. I do not fuck with dark meat. I do not fuck with
thighs and legs.
He likes dark meat.
I want a breast and wing. What the fuck is wrong with you?
The breast is the juiciest, biggest piece. Bro.
Yeah, alright.
It's not. Right. What is the thigh?
It's not. It's the thigh.
I don't fuck with it. I don't like how the thigh is shaped, bro. That fucking weird fish shit. I don't.
You're really saying that? You're talking about chicken breast. I eat chicken breast, but I cut them up and they don't look like that.
I don't like thighs and legs, bro.
Bro, shut up.
What do y'all like better, white meat or dark meat? Tell us in the comments. I only got 2 more things. The official release date and title has been revealed for the Black Panther sequel. The film is also set to pay tribute to Chadwick Boseman, of course. It's called Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. It is going to be released July 8th, 2022. It says Marvel Studios just unveiled its upcoming slate of films for the next few years, and Black Panther announcement was easily what stole the bulk of the attention. It has now been confirmed that the sequel to the previous blockbuster is titled Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, set to hit release July 8th, 2022. Are you watching this? Yeah. You was late to watch the first one.
I was late to watch the first one. I regret it, man, but I wonder how they're gonna play out this.
I think they said his sister's gonna be there.
Yeah, I hope, because I think I was reading in the comics that's what happens.
That's what actually happens.
She takes over.
So that fits. If that's true, that's good.
So I don't know, man. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, I heard that they were gonna try to bring Michael B. Jordan back. I'm like, how? He died in the first one.
Yeah, you can't. How's he coming?
I heard that's what they were trying to do to bring it back because his character was so popular when the first one came out, which I could see that I could see that way of thinking like, oh, this character was popular in this shit. This could bring us more money, bring him back in. I could see that way of thinking, but I don't know how you gonna do that.
I don't know either.
Unless he's not dead. Dun dun dun. He's not dead.
I forgot how he died.
He killed him. Well, no. Chadwick stabbed him, but he offered him help, but he was like, fuck that. I know death is better than bodies. So he pulled the knife out and then he fell to the ground. The shit was in him that he pulled it out and then he died at the end.
I hope they don't make this into some like crazy nut shit.
Why is Michael B. Jordan always trying to be Vegeta in every movie he's in, guy? Because did you see the movie he just put out?
No,
it's on Amazon Prime. I didn't watch it. He's always trying to be this big badass nigga. Like, nigga, did you see that the fucking shit he had on Black Panther was like the same shit as Vegeta? Like the outfit's almost the exact same.
I don't know, bro.
You didn't see that?
I mean, I've seen it, but I'm like, I think they don't write what he's gonna. He doesn't write what he's gonna do. The writers.
Nigga, he's still just. I don't like him. It's okay. I don't like him. How about that? Fuck him.
Yo, you're
I fuck with him. I fuck with him. I'm not gonna bring down another black man. I fuck with him. I fuck with that nigga. Oh shit. My bad, y'all. Last thing I got. The Dragon Ball Z music composer. I don't know how to say his name. Shunsuke Kikuchi. He passed away at the age of 89. It says Dragon Ball Z music composer passed away at age 89. He composed over 400 pieces of original music for the Dragon Ball Z franchise. And if that wasn't enough, we regret to report the death of Mexican voice actress Diana Perez. She voiced Team Rocket's Jessie from 1997 to present of Pokemon. Yeah, she passed away too. So rest in peace to Shunsuke Kikuchi. That's his name. Passed away at 89. Dragon Ball Z music composer and the lady that voiced Jessie from Team Rocket. Y'all niggas used to watch Pokemon. I don't like y'all didn't. Chill out.
Who did it?
Niggas out there like, no, these niggas talking about Pokemon. Come on, bro. Somebody said that.
People watch.
Yeah, she passed away. There's a lot of people passing away, bro. There's a lot of people
it's time.
passing away.
I guess
it's time. No, it ain't time for me.
I guess it's time, bro. It's like,
on wood, nigga. Fuck that. If you can speak for yourself. That's all I have. Rest in peace to both of them. That's all I have for what's trending. Brandon's gonna go. That's all I had, brother. Here we go. Y'all ready for this? Please don't fucking bring up that article that I sent you last week. Please don't bring that up with the baby. Did you save that one?
No.
With the girl, when she put the
Amber Geiger.
Oh yeah, Amber Geiger. We were gonna talk about this later.
Asked for appeals she asked the Court of Appeals, I guess, appeals court to toss her murder conviction of Botham Jean.
Do y'all remember? Do y'all remember Amber Geiger?
So she's the one who ran up in the wrong house, supposedly,
and shot that man.
And Botham Jean was eating ice cream, and she thought that he was in her house. She shot and killed him. She's asking the court to throw away her conviction that she was sentenced to, I think, about, is it 20 years? Oh, she's serving a 10-year prison sentence.
Yeah.
So she's asking that they be acquitted. She be acquitted. Even though Botham Jean, his family said that they didn't want that. She went behind their back because I believe that they were being cordial.
I thought it was 15 years. Well, when that conviction happened, we had an episode. It was called 15 Years. I guess, I don't know. Yeah. I remember we had an episode about that when it happened. But different. His family did what now? My bad.
Well, his brother had hugged her and said, "I forgive you," and all that.
Oh yeah, that was wild to me. That was wild to me.
But the rest of her family, they don't agree with what she's asking for now.
The rest of his family.
Yeah, they don't. Well, I believe her as well because you got to pay for what you did. Essentially your mistake, whether it be or not. So
she just wants the thing completely thrown out.
Yeah, she wants to throw.
No, bitch, no. That's not how that works.
They quote unquote they want thrown out because she says it negates the evil intent requirement for murder because she didn't have evil intent. She supposedly thought at this time somebody was in her house breaking in.
Nah.
That on the cases of that the sentence should be dissipated.
You killed an innocent man in his own house. Nope. I don't care if it was with evil intent or not. Even if she's telling the truth and it was with evil intent, you still killed an innocent man in his own house. And how do you not recognize? How do you think when you walk up in this crib, nigga? You know this your crib, right?
Yeah.
Anytime you walk up in your house, you've been in your house long enough to know that you. And she lived there for like a couple years.
I could be pissed out drunk. I still know.
Yeah, you know that when you're in your house, get the fuck out of here. You ain't nobody throwing no shit out. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. I'm not trying to hear that shit. You going to serve? And she might not even serve that whole 10 years. Honestly,
she might not, bro.
She might not, bro.
And to be honest, 10 years is a bit too lenient, bro. To me,
I swore it was 15, but whatever. I don't fucking know.
There was a juror on the Chauvin trial.
Okay.
So he's under scrutiny right now for his participation in protests in Washington over the past year.
Okay.
So last summer there was a protest out in D.C.
One of the jurors was pictured on social media. Shows what his name is, Brandon Mitchell, who is black, attending a August 28th commemorate Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech. Mm-hmm.
So they're saying that ultimately this shows that it could introduce some sort of bias. But the thing is, what it could set into motion is this alone from the article, this alone can set into motion and overturn the trial and change the outcome of that. But if somebody's looking into this kind of stuff, I figure that if somebody's looking into this kind of stuff, this would be really the only starting point to demonstrate bias for certain cases.
How do you prove that though?
I don't know. It's on social. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't see a problem with him being at a
prove that he was there. Yeah, there's no problem that he was there. There's
social media.
No problem he was there.
Social media.
I'm not saying how do you prove that he was there. I'm saying how do you prove that that's bias? That was bias in his decision as a juror for the case.
Because what they're gonna do at the end of the day is try to find anything to overturn this. Anything that'll be. That's probably why this whole came into play. Because they were trying to find every single way possible in order to get him out.
A nigga goes to a protest for the I Have a Dream Martin Luther King speech, and now they're saying, oh wait a minute, he loves black people. His decision in being a juror was biased. That's what they're saying. That's pretty much what they're saying.
So, quote unquote,
fuck. Yeah.
The defense attorney, the Minneapolis defense attorney not involved in the case, told the Associated Press the revelation alone wasn't nearly enough to overturn Chauvin's conviction, but it could be combined with other issues. The announcement of a massive civil settlement for Floyd's family during a jury selection, the shooting of Dante Wright, the judge's refusal to move the trial in an appeal to say Chauvin was denied a fair trial. Yeah.
Why do they do all this extra stuff to try to, bro? This is what I'm talking about.
He added, speaking frankly, Chauvin did not have a fully impartial jury in the case. Like, I don't understand. Like, people are going to hear about you're not going to fucking have somebody participate in a jury and not hear about the case. You're putting them on the jury to deliberate on the case. So if they feel within their decision, because they're getting chosen by other people.
Right.
So by you doing that, you made an error in judgment. But either way it goes, me, you go on there, somebody else, it doesn't matter. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Somebody will see this and they'll look at the facts of the case and they'll determine it. Not to mention, it has to be a unanimous decision for that.
Right. Yeah,
so I don't understand.
Remember, we went through the jury shit a couple weeks ago. And remember, it was like a mixed race.
It was a mixed race, and it was, to be honest, it was a majority of Caucasian people.
Yeah, they had released a whole breakdown of the male and females and the race of everybody that was a juror in that trial, and we went through it a couple weeks ago. So, but yeah, and it's impossible. You can't really be. I mean, yeah, you can't really be unbiased because at the end of the day, you've heard about the case. You've already made up your mind once you hear about the case. Like you said,
you already. If you hear about somebody getting killed right now, you look at all the facts, McKee or Bryant, whatever, anything like that. You can make a form of opinion right now.
Yeah.
You can make an opinion.
And like you said, what's right is what's right, and what's wrong is what's wrong. So I agree with that. I agree with you. They gonna always trying to find something, bro.
So I don't know where this is gonna go, but I hope it doesn't go the way that I'm thinking that it'd probably go.
Yeah, I feel what you're thinking too. I feel you.
Last article I have: Idaho wants to make it illegal for schools to teach students how to think critically about racism.
Read that one more time so I can slap you, even though you did smash the fall. Read that one more time.
I'm not from Idaho.
Chris, you fucking Idaho bastard. I'm joking. Go ahead.
This guy. Idaho wants to make it illegal for schools to teach students of how to critically think about racism. I'm gonna read this article in the entirety. Idaho lawmakers pushed through a bill that would bar schools from teaching about racism. The bill was passed in the Senate and House. Oh, wow. Oh, shit.
Oh, it was passed.
Oh, and it's waiting for the governor's signature. Shit.
Oh, my God.
Lawmakers argue that the critical race theory caused division in kids to hate their country. A bill that would ban teaching critical race theory and other similar teachings in school in Idaho is awaiting the governor's signature. The bill, also abbreviated as HB 377, passed the state Senate on Monday after passing through the House last week. It will prohibit public schools from teaching that, quote unquote, any race, any sex, race, ethnicity, religion, color, or national origin is inherently superior or inferior, which can be said in the theory. Okay, so
in a critical thinking theory?
Yeah. The bill also bans teaching that argue that people should be treated differently based on things like race or gender, or people are not responsible for past actions committed by people who share the same demographics. The theory acknowledges that slavery and segregation played a role in the current situation of black Americans and people. Well, why? If it fucking plays a theory, Some GOP lawmakers and said discussions about racism are teaching kids to hate their country. Students, however, said the discussions on racism do not teach them to hate their country, but instead allow them to have a more clear and accurate understanding of U.S. history.
I see what they're trying to fucking say. They're trying to say that teaching black kids in school, pretty much, or anybody that's not white, about racism
will cause them to
that's going to make them hate their fucking country and hate white people. That's pretty much what they're saying in a nutshell.
And we're going to stop teaching them.
That's pretty much what they're fucking
This,
saying.
to me, goes in hand with the removal of... Maybe not to the same tier level, but you can't teach somebody... You can't prevent somebody from learning the truth about our country. I don't hate the U.S. I'm just smart enough to know that what we did at that point was terrible, and what's still going on is terrible. I don't hate the U.S. because of that, but you're smart enough to know, and you're acknowledging that these things did happen, so we can essentially move forward from this point. Those people that are bound to forget the past are bound to repeat it, because that stuff is true. It's true at the end of the day.
I was gonna say, you know what? This is just Idaho. Nobody gives a fuck about Idaho. Idaho's population is 1.787 million in 2019. And I see a little people also ask, what percentage of Idaho is white? I did not know this. 93% of Idaho is white. Damn. I didn't know this.
Damn.
Chris is one of our friends. He's been on the podcast before. For those that wonder who I was talking to. Shout out my nigga Chris if you're still listening, bro. Appreciate you for everything, brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that 93%.
I don't think that
I disagree with that.
Banning this kind of stuff and banning teaching this kind of stuff, because at that age, and you know what, even at that age, they're teaching you incorrect things that they're really watering it down history at that point.
They've been doing that for
so
years.
What are you gonna fill in? Like, what I'm thinking about is, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna fill in the blanks? Are you gonna fill in the blanks and say that slavery hasn't existed? That oppression hasn't existed? What are you essentially going to say?
No, they're going to say what Dave Chappelle said on Killing Them Softly. Those 2 pages of history are stuck together. That's what they're going to say.
I don't know.
I feel what you're saying, bro.
People are bound to repeat the past, bro, if you are not informed about this. You have to be, as somebody who is a different race, in general, anybody, black, white, brown, green, purple.
You can't not teach fucking kids about what happened to their fucking ancestors. You cannot not teach them that. That people's ancestors were killed and wiped out and enslaved. Not even just black people. I'm talking about all Indians. I'm talking about all type of races.
And I'm going to say this: the U.S. is not the first country or last country to have racism or this kind of stuff. Yeah. So I'm not going to say that.
It's true.
But at the end of the day, what you need to know is, this is what happened. This is our history. How do we proceed from here? How do we become better as a combination of people together, and how do we move toward the future and correct what we did? Because we acknowledge that we did that.
I see how they try to flip the shit. I see what they were trying. Because when you was reading, I was confused, but now I seen what they were trying to say. I'm like, yo, these niggas right.
And history as it is already watered down. To be real with you, history as it is right now is watered down. That's all I have, man.
So yeah, there's a fucking book before we move on. There's a book that I heard about. I can't think of what it's called. I think it's called something the destruction of the Indies or something like that. And it's about how Christopher Columbus, I think it was Christopher Columbus, how they completely wiped out the entire civilization.
Yeah, because when we think about Manifest Destiny, everybody westward expansion. this was not originally our home, and I understand that as a man, and understand it as a person who was taught actual history, that they were the first settlers here, and they were wiped out as far as manifest destiny and westward expansion. People of this country who thought that the country belonged, and the land belonged, was their God-given right.
Right.
So,
and what Idaho is saying is that we don't need to teach kids that because they're gonna hate their country, pretty much.
Instead of teaching them this stuff and then giving them the right tools to make the informed decision, because it's not making you. It's just it should teach you to think critically enough to be like, okay, well, we happen like this. This is what happened. Where do we go from here?
Right. Okay.
How do we tackle this? How do we make the changes? Are we making the changes? And yeah, you may have said that no matter what y'all say, the U.S. has made strides to correct certain things, you know? No matter how little it may seem and how divided it may seem that we are right now.
It may not be some of the most important things.
Right. People may not think, we're still in the slavery days and shit like that. Well, not really, but the thing is, we've made strides to correct this thing, because we're not forced to do, shit that we don't want to do right now, right?
Right.
So,
yeah. That's all we got for what's trending. Let us know what y'all think in the comments about anything that we say on YouTube.
44, you talking a little bit about it. That was actually a lot of serious shit.
Good job. That's my nigga. I was talking to this nigga last night, man. I was like, you know what? This nigga's alright, man. This nigga is alright, bro. Now, we was just talking about, like, fucking old shit. We had a lot of good times, man. We had a lot of fucking good times. Just reminiscing on shit that we used to do, like, from 20 fucking... it wasn't even just 20.
It wasn't even that long, though.
Way back, bro. Like... Even back in 2012 and shit, like, this my nigga right here, man. Like, we done been through a lot of shit. We done seen a lot of shit. Niggas done got killed in front of us and shit. We done been in the street. I'm joking. I'm joking. Let me stop bullshit. That's my nigga, though. All right, music. We gonna get into music now. We'll spend maybe like 10 minutes on music, and then we'll get into sports. DJ Khaled dropped his album. It's called Khaled. It's called Khaled. He's got his sons. That nigga love his kids, bro. I'll give him that. That nigga love his sons. And you know, like, when you put, like, your kids as, like, executive producer and shit like that, they'll always get paid for that for the rest of their life. When she does that, I think, on all his albums since they've been born. Like, they're going to get a check for the rest of their lives because they're credited on his albums. So, which is dope. I think shit like that is dope. The fuck is that? That's a tornado alarm? Is that a fucking... Oh, we finna die on... Y'all finna hear our death. This nigga, see what he did earlier? This nigga called it. Fucking fuck thing. But yeah, Khaled. It was originally 13 songs, but it's 14 songs. I haven't heard it. The only songs I heard is the two songs that, of course, he put on there was the Drake songs, the Grease and Pop Star Drake songs. But there is a song. It is called "Sorry Not Sorry" number 10. It has Nas, Jay-Z, James Fauntleroy, and Harmonies by the Hive. I don't know who they are, but yeah. Song with Nas and Jay-Z on there. And me and Brandon watched this Nas documentary last week, and Brandon was asking me, like, think Jay-Z's gonna be in here? I was like, nah, he's definitely not gonna be in this shit. And we were just kind of talking about how Jay-Z and Nas's relationship has been iffy ever since they fucking beef. And you know,
that was beef. That was a feud.
Yeah.
That was not beef like how we talking about beef nowadays.
That was some real shit.
That was real.
This nigga said I fucking...
That was real rap beef.
Nutted on your kid's car seat and fucked your baby mama. Jay-Z said that to Nas. Y'all don't remember, but yeah, that shit was some wild shit. But yeah, we was just kind of talking about how their relationship has been iffy, and we've talked about on the podcast, like, we talked about it months ago, how, like, you know, fucking Jay-Z will always drops a song or some shit. Anytime Nas does something, drops a project or anything, Jay-Z comes out of fucking nowhere with some shit. And they even asked Nas what he thought about that, and he was like, well, I just feel like we kind of work at the same time. But then the video came out of DJ Khaled with Nas, and they had Jay-Z on FaceTime, so they seem to be cool. But the song was okay. The song was pretty good. Like I said, I didn't listen to this album.
I think it's
every DJ Khaled album is the same to me. I'm not listening to that same shit over and over again.
Do you believe it? Do you believe that they really put their differences behind him?
Jay-Z, no, I don't think so. Nas, I don't think Nas gives a fuck. I think Nas does not care because Nas doesn't do all this extra dumb shit that Jay-Z be doing. Because Jay-Z does this shit on purpose. I'm just being real. He does that shit on purpose, bro. There's no way for the past how many times that you're dropping some shit on the same day or the day after that Nas. There's no way. There's no coincidence. That's not a coincidence, bro.
Yeah.
That's just me. And Jay-Z, he'll wait. Jay-Z's very... he's very subtle with how he fucking does disses and shit like that. Drake says he's King Petty. No, Jay-Z's King Petty to me when it comes to shit like that. That's just me. But that shit was. Who won that beef to you back then? I feel like
Nas won, bro.
With Ether and shit like that.
Ultimately, Jay-Z won.
Ether was a hard ass song. Why you say ultimately Jay-Z won?
I mean, just as far as I feel like believe like success and stuff like that, but
I just saw that Nas made $100 million off some shit, some coin-based shit he invested into. He made like $100 million off
what,
that
Bitcoin?
shit. I don't think it was Bitcoin. He just made a grip though off of something that he invested in like in 2014.
Bro, I thought you cracked your neck, bro. It's like, oh, this dude is tripping, bro.
I should have went and act like I did. But yeah, DJ Khaled's album's out now. Everybody, who's on here? Let me see. Lil Durk, Lil Baby, Lil Wayne, Cardi B, Migos, Her, Post Malone, Meg Thee Stallion, all the hottest niggas, bro. Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber, A Boogie with the Hoodie, Big Sean, Rick Ross. Did you see everybody was clowning Big Sean, saying that he's one of the worst rappers of all time?
He's definitely not one of the rappers.
They were putting up some of his lyrics and shit. Like that shit was pretty fucking funny. Like some of the lines they were putting up, I was like, yo, Big Sean said that? I can't remember what it was, but it was some funny shit, bro. But Big Sean's not trash though. He's in that third tier. He's in that third rap tier.
Who in that second tier?
It's Drake and then everybody else. To me, Drake's there, Kendrick and Cole, Big Sean, everybody else, Meek Mill, all them other niggas. Drake is there.
I wouldn't say Drake is in a top tier by himself.
I think he is right now, Brandon. It's just this nigga's he's the numbers, the longevity. I think this nigga.
Okay, all right. I guess if you putting all that in consideration.
Khaled is on pace to sell 100,000 first week. But we don't care about that. We're gonna get into some real niggas now. Fuck DJ Khaled. Nah, fuck with DJ Khaled. But it's the same album every time to me. I've not listened to this album. Are you interested in listening to DJ Khaled's album? No, right? I don't think you would. Oh yeah, what's DJ Khaled's hardest song? Did we talk about that? What's DJ Khaled's hardest song? I say I'm On One. I'm On One is DJ Khaled's hardest song to me.
I'm thinking about all these songs that came out from 2010, 12.
The best song he put out was fucking I'm
Yeah,
On One, though.
was
I want to go through it and see. Holla at Me. Holla at Me was hard. Holla at Me had Lil Wayne, Paul Wall. That was his first single. Fat Joe, Rick Ross. You don't remember that one?
I think hard. And then we had We Taking Over.
We Taking Over 2007. I'm So Hood. Out Here Grinding. Go Hard. All I Do Is Win. That might have been one of his biggest songs too, but it's not better than I'm On One. I'm On One came out. Damn, that was before I'm On One. All I Do Is Win was before I'm On One.
And We Taking Over was before I'm On One too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It Ain't Over Till It's Over. Legendary. Take It to the Head. I don't remember that one. Oh, what about No New Friends? Pretty much the I'm On One remix, pretty much, because it's the same niggas. Drake, Rick Ross, Lil Wayne. You like No New Friends?
Nah, I think I'm On One still.
No new friend, no new friend, no new friend, no new friend. I didn't like that shit like that. I didn't like That's what he said. This nigga be looking at me when I be saying, that's what he said. But yeah, 100,000 first week. DJ Khaled, we off that. All right, so TDE the other day, they tweeted out, the wait is over. That's what they said. Look, that's what it says. The wait is over. TDE 5/7/21, which is this Friday. So everybody's speculating a fool from TDE drop. Everybody thinks it's Kendrick, and I was just like, It's not Kendrick, you dumb motherfuckers.
This guy said,
It's not Kendrick, y'all. For those that don't know, it's not Kendrick. It's Isaiah Rashad. And I'm going to tell y'all, this is some weird shit, bro. You fucking internet niggas are weird. Let me tell you the research these niggas did, bro. So it's Isaiah Rashad. TDE's Isaiah Rashad. I talked about Isaiah Rashad all the time on here. That was the song I played in the intro. That fucking nigga talking to, that was on Isaiah Rashad's album. He was like, where your album at?
Yeah.
You got till Friday, bro. That was the intro to Isaiah Rashad's last album. 5/7 TDE drop is an Isaiah Rashad album. He tweeted, on my grandma's birthday, LOL. That's hard. So you know what niggas did? Niggas did they research to try to find this nigga's grandma's birthday.
what the fuck? How do you do that?
Let me read this shit. Slide one and a now deleted tweet. Isaiah Rashad, and then he deleted that on my grandma's birthday, LOL. Isaiah Rashad's mom is a hairstylist, according to Wiki, and this stylist named Tracy Vance from Chattanooga proclaims to be Zaywap's mom. The internet dug up this year's old post from Tracy Vance, where she is saying happy birthday to her mom, who is Isaiah Rashad's grandmother. This is what the post reads: Mama, it's your birthday. What up? I guess she's passed away, so rest in peace to her. I bet you fans. She said a whole little post just wishing her mom happy birthday. And what does the post say? May 7th, 2019. So it looks like the May 7th, this Friday, Isaiah, he hasn't confirmed it or said anything yet, but I think it's going to be titled The House is Burning. And I've been telling y'all niggas on this podcast, Isaiah Rashad's second album, The Sun's Tirade, if you fucking, that song I played earlier with Kendrick, that's on there. Go back and listen to that shit. That's a really good fucking album, but it looks like he's going to drop this Friday. I'll talk about it next week if that does in fact happen. He definitely ain't gonna announce it today because what's his name just took over today, so he definitely ain't finna say shit today, which we gonna talk about next. But yeah, you gonna listen to Isaiah Rashad shit or no?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't think you heard this entire. You didn't hear this entire last album. His first album was good too. Yeah. But that last album came out in 2016, so it's been fucking 5 years almost that this nigga's putting an album out. So Kendrick's gonna. We was talking to Ryan earlier, who's been on this podcast. I think now what we know is gonna be J. Cole first, and then I think who's second. We gonna talk about J. Cole in a minute, but who you think second? Drake, Kendrick. Drake. Ryan said he don't think Kendrick's dropping this year, but I think Kendrick's gonna drop this year. Think Drake second, Kendrick last.
What makes you think that Kendrick gonna drop this year?
The fuck? Why do I hear feedback? Let me think about it. Why do I think Kendrick is gonna drop this year? Because he was fucking making those. He was recording videos and shit last year. I think all the fucking COVID albums that got stopped because of COVID last year, I think they're coming out. I think and niggas are starting to do tours again. I seen we talked about shit with the baby.
Was what 2017?
Damn was 2017. I think all the albums that were supposed to release last year for COVID are gonna come now. Kendrick was seen recording videos. But Isaiah, it's been way longer since Isaiah's album came out. So TDE, they gotta let him go first. That's what I think. I think Kendrick's coming this year because I think he has the shit ready. And this is his longest gap that he hasn't released music.
Yeah.
I think Good Kid, Mad City, and Damn was like 3 years.
I don't think it'll be this time here. I think it'll be like later in the year. I don't think it's gonna be. I think Drake will come out probably before the summer come out. Around the summer.
That would be the perfect time to me.
Cole will come out first, right?
Yeah, that's next week.
And I think Kendrick will come out maybe if he does later this year.
Yeah, we'll see what happens though. All right, the other day, Dreamville's artist Boss. He put a post of J. Cole in the studio on Instagram, and he said, the off-season, pack your bags in 2 weeks, and then he deleted it. Because he's a sucker. He deleted it. I guess he got tired of people in his DMs and shit. He deleted it. So everybody's on the speculation that, oh shit, this nigga's gonna drop in 2 weeks. J. Cole went on Instagram, he said, I just rolled through the city to listen to the off-season, dog. I'm too excited. And he said the next day, my confidence is through the roof. He announced a couple hours ago today, he put up the cover. He says, just know this was years in the making. My new album, The Off Season, available everywhere 5/14, which is next Friday. So cover him. He just standing there in front of a fucking basketball hoop. It's on fire and shit. Ooh, fire. Oh my god. Shit looks like it's really on fire too. They really think that nigga was scared. He looks scared. Look. This nigga zoomed in on his face. But also, J. Cole's coming first. We kind of speculate this was going to happen soon. J. Cole's coming first. He's going to drop. What do you expect? What do you expect? Bars? No bars? Zero? This nigga's going to hate so bad. This nigga's going to be like, that shit is trash.
I hope it's hard.
This shit is booty.
Some people like going all into this shit. Oh, there's a basketball thing on here. That means it's going to be a good
I had
album.
sent him that shit. I knew he was going to say something about that shit. Because they said that when he does the basketball covers, it's hard shit.
Stupid shit.
Essentially, this looks like the fourth installment of what? The Come Up, the Walmart Friday Night Lights, and it looks like this is the next one.
I hope it's not like KOD. KOD was fine, but
it didn't have the long.
It just didn't have
the long replay. To me,
I fuck with J. Cole, man. To me,
that's his worst album to me. KOD's his worst album to me.
Is it?
Of his albums, that's his worst album to me. I say Forest Hill Drive is 1, Born Sinners 2, 3. What's 3? Damn, I don't know. I have to think about it, but that's his worst album. That's his worst album. Boz put out today, he said, I ain't never lied to y'all. Y'all can get out my DMs now. This is up there with Cole's best work to date. Put my word on that too. This is the first fucking solo project that we're getting from the top 3 niggas, Cole, Drake, and Kendrick, since we started this podcast. This is the first solo project. That Dark Lane demo tapes that Drake put out last year, that doesn't count. I don't count that because those were throwaway songs and that wasn't like an album.
Yeah. This
is literally the first project we getting from the top 3 in rap since we started. And we started this podcast almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
This is the first solo project that
we had KOD. Wait, no.
That was KOD. Well, KOD was 2018. Revenge of the Dream. Well, Revenge of the Dream is 3, but that came out when we first started. But that wasn't. No, KOD came out 2018. We started the podcast in 2019. Revenge of the Dreamers 3 came out right around.
But I wouldn't count.
But that wasn't a solo project. That was the whole Dreamville shit. So yeah, this is the first one. And y'all know I'm gonna keep it real because like I said when he put out them other 2 songs that Climb Back and fucking Lion King on Ice, I didn't like them shits at all. I still don't like them shits. I don't play those songs, and I'm a huge J. Cole fan, but I don't like those songs. I'm gonna keep it real about this shit. Brandon might like this shit more than me. You never know. You might. He gonna hate on this shit so bad. This shit is booty. I give it a -1 out of 10.
Probably will, bro. I'm gonna have the stars pop up and shit. It'll be half a star.
I hope he gets some. You know what I hope? Cole, do not be producing every song. Don't produce every song on this shit, bro.
It's his album. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do,
bro.
bitch.
He needs to have at least one album where it's not him on the production, bro. He has to have at least one. At least one now.
My legs cold.
You always show your fucking legs,
bro.
Nigga.
It's because my shorts.
The guy right here. He needs to put fucking Alchemist, whoever producer you want to work with, please put some producers on it. Have some fucking features. Have some features. Put Drake on there. Put God on there.
I don't know.
That'd be hard.
I don't know.
What's the last Drake and Cole song we had where they was rapping? Fucking Jodeci. That was fucking how many years ago? That's the only song we have of them niggas rapping. In the morning,
people would go hype, bro, if it was a Kendrick song in there. Probably more than Drake.
Somebody tweeted me today, this nigga we went to high school with, he said that, I'm not finna go into it, but he said that J. Cole is scared of Kendrick. He said, well, I know the feature that ain't gonna be on there died because he's scared of him. I could see why he thinks that, but I'm not gonna go as far as say that. What features was Cole? Forbidden Fruit, Kendrick didn't have a verse on. He just did the hook. What else? What other songs? He was on Revenge of the Dreamers 3, that little bullshit hook with the song with the baby. Kendrick was on the hook. They never had a song rapping together. They never had a fucking song rapping.
I don't understand.
They was on. There's a song on Jesus because I told him that.
People want this to happen so bad. Why they just can't give people that?
What, the collab album?
Well, not even a collab. Even a song would be alright. That'll be a hard fucking song. People want that so bad. I guarantee you, bro. The question that they get every single day when they go out where some fan comes into them is, yo, are you going to collaborate with J. Cole? That's the first question that would be asked in an interview by somebody.
They do ask that a lot.
So if they see that, why wouldn't you want to do it?
Somebody asked him that. I think Angie Martinez. She was like, why don't you just do it? And he was like, our schedules are so different. Like, does he work?
That doesn't make any sense because
he was just like, I don't know. He was like, it's not everybody's fault because we started the shit that we was going to do a collab album. So it was our fault because we started it. But he was just like, I don't know. And she was like, I think y'all should do it. And he was like, okay. Cool.
Who said that?
Cole. He was just like, okay. She was like, Angie Martinez was like, I think y'all should do it. He was like, okay. I don't think they care to do it no more. That's just me. But the thing, as a fan, in a fan's perspective, we're so like that shit would be legendary. Just fucking do it. But I think it's deeper than that to them. I don't think they care about that. I think they're at the point right now where they don't give a fuck about that shit no more. I want to see it. You know, I want to see the shit.
I want to see it too, bro. I think that'll go down in history as
the best album ever, like you said a month ago. The best rap album ever.
I don't know if it'll break that top 10. It could.
Nigga, you said that day it would be the best rap album ever.
It probably could be, bro. It probably could be. I would have put it okay. I would have put it over Illmatic because that's the best rap.
Think about it, Brandon. Their styles are so different. Just because they're both so good individually doesn't mean that just putting them together would be the greatest thing ever. They're both as good as both of them are. They are both so fucking different. Stylistically.
That's true.
That doesn't mean just because putting them together it's just gonna be the best shit. Because we don't even have that many songs from them.
Yeah, that's true.
If they had a collection of songs like Ross and Drake do,
yeah.
Because the songs Ross and Drake have, them shits are all good.
Yeah.
So now I know that them niggas will do an album together. Cole and Kendrick don't have a lot of songs like that where they rapping to where it's like, okay, I know if these niggas put this album together, it'll be
that's
that
true,
shit.
you punk bitch. Yep.
Just spitting facts, that's why I'm here. But yeah, Isaiah Rashad this week, most likely. We'll talk about that next week. J. Cole next week. I think, like I said, I think all the COVID shit is done. I think everybody's gonna start dropping now. So what you said? You said Cole, Drake,
Drake, and
I might agree with that.
if Kendrick later in the year.
I think if me and Ryan made a bet, he bet me $20 that fucking Kendrick's not gonna drop this year. I said Kendrick's gonna drop this year. I don't think he is. And the thing about Kendrick, y'all niggas gotta remember, every album Kendrick puts out they all sound different. None of his albums sound the same.
That's true.
So this album he's finna put out is gonna sound completely different from Damn to Pimp Butterfly, Section 80. Good, it's gonna sound completely different. That's the type of artist he is. That's how he works. But that's all we got for music, man. The real is back. The real back, nigga. We should have some guests for that show.
For
the cold shit.
Yeah.
Maybe Brian. Go ahead up, Brian. Because he sent me that shit. Brian sent me that shit earlier, too.
Yeah,
Maybe Brian in here.
come
See if Jared can come again. Jared, Brian, let us know if you're going to come. I'll hit y'all up, but let us know if y'all come for that. We'll talk about the shit. Sports, what we got? We're going to get into sports in the Q&A segment, then we're going to close out. NBA news, only thing I got, playoff time is going to happen real soon. Check this out, y'all. Y'all want to hear what LeBron did? This nigga right here, this nigga LeBron James. The Lakers are currently 5th in the Western Conference. Yeah, they're only half a game up. So, the NBA changed the shit this year to where there's a play-in for the 7 to 10 seeds in each fucking conference where they all got to do a play-in. I think 7 plays 8, 9 plays 10. So now that the Lakers are dropping, you know what LeBron said in an interview? And he's hurt, by the way. Whoever came up with that play-in tournament shit needs to be fired. He said this the other day.
What play-in tournament?
There's they changed it.
Where
the 7 through 10
divisions,
seed before the playoffs start. Want to read what he said last year, March 26, 2020? The headline reads this: LeBron James wants a play-in tournament for final NBA playoff berths. He said the fucking shit last year. LeBron, what the fuck are you talking about? Now that your fucking team is finna be in the fucking play-in because you fucking hurt. Them niggas ain't doing shit without you and AD. Now you want to fucking dog. Them niggas need to be fired. Come on, LeBron. Come on. I fuck with her. I love LeBron.
You think he crying?
Yeah, he fucking cried like, bro, you just said last year, and I remember that. I remember that shit. He said that shit last year. That was a good idea. Come on, bro. You can't have your cake and eat it too, LeBron. Come on, bro. Now that these niggas finna look like they finna hit the play, and now the nigga need to be fired. And it says LeBron is expected to be out the next 2 games. The Lakers finna drop, bro. The Lakers, y'all niggas might be in trouble. Where my Heat at? Where we at? Who your team? The Knicks? The Knicks is pretty good. You don't like the Knicks. You like the Knicks? You from New York? Playing some. Or what about Brooklyn?
I don't watch ball.
Where were you born? You was born in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, but I'm not from there.
So you a Nets fan, bro? That's how it works.
Just because you born there, that don't mean that's where you grew up.
Come on, LeBron, Chris, Edgar, Chris and Edgar, Poop. Y'all LeBron fans. Come on, y'all.
Poop gonna beat your ass.
Come on, come on, bro. Come on, but yeah, playoffs gonna start soon. NFL draft, NFL news. NFL draft happened. The Falcons took a tight end. Did you see that? Fourth pick.
Yeah.
Fourth pick. Kyle pick.
Didn't they say Tim Tebow can come back?
Said he tried out for tight end for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence was number 1 pick. Nah, for tight end. I think he can't play no fucking corner. Trevor Lawrence was number 1 pick. We saw that coming. Zach Wilson number 2 to the Jets. Trey Lance to the 49ers. I only bring up the Falcons. I'm a Falcons fan, of course. What else happened? You saw, have you seen anything about that dude, Devontae Smith, the receiver? Like how he only weighs like 170 pounds and he plays receiver for Alabama. But it's so much. Everybody's been talking about him because his weight. He's underweight. But I'm just like, bro.
If you could play,
that nigga won the Heisman. In the SEC, the best conference in college football. But
if you can play, bro. What does it matter if you?
He dropped the number 10 to the Eagles. And Deshaun Jackson was the same way. Deshaun Jackson was small. He was fast as shit. And look at Deshaun Jackson might be one of the best deep ball receivers ever. And fucking ironically, Devontae got drafted to the same team, the Eagles. But only one receiver got picked over him. Who else? Patriots drafted a quarterback. Mac Jones, Alabama. Falcons passed up on a quarterback. And the only quarterback we probably would have drafted was Justin Fields from Ohio State and Mac Jones, which I didn't want Mac Jones. Justin Fields, I was 100% sold on. And I saw somebody on Facebook, they said to Falcons fans, how y'all mad about picking the best player in the draft at number 4, getting a quarterback who would have to sit would be a waste of a pick, in my opinion. We trying to win now. And my response to you, Marcus, his name is really Marcus, is this. We don't have a fucking defense. Not that I wanted us to draft a defender at number 4. My thing is, I think Matt Ryan only has like 1 to 2 good years left. And we ain't had a top 5 pick in what? 10 fucking 12 fucking years since 2008. We ain't had a fucking top 5 pick in fucking Atlanta, bro. Like, come on, bro. To pass up on the quarterback now when Matt Ryan only got 1 to 2 years left. Okay, cool. Niggas a great tight end. That nigga's great. That nigga's the shit. Cool.
So Julio gone.
It's looking like Julio might be out the door because for cap reasons. It looks like but they can't trade him till like June 1st or something like that. But it looks like he might be out the door. And I think somebody was saying that the Falcons can't really pay all their draft pick because their cap situation is so bad. I don't know how true that is, but their cap situation is so bad. But hey, man, I'm not, like I said, I wasn't 100% sold on Justin Fields as a quarterback, but just passing up on a quarterback right now, I just was just like, I don't know. I don't know if that was a good idea. They might regret that later.
To pass up on one. But they could always draft one, I guess, next.
Yeah, but we might not have a top 5 pick next year. That's all. So we haven't had a top 5 pick since 2008, Matt Ryan.
Damn.
We don't have a fucking defense.
Well, I mean, that might not be bad. You might be number 1 if y'all asked again this season, right?
I hope so. We don't have no fucking defense.
That is sad. You have to hope that your team is trash so you can get a pick.
It's called tanking.
Good pick.
There's an actual word for that. It's called tanking. That's what teams do. They tank to get a top draft pick. That's the actual word. They tank.
So then just not play.
We don't have a fucking defense. Nigga said we're trying to win now. We don't have a fucking defense. We gonna score 30 points and let them niggas score 40 on us. Come on. What else happened in NFL news? Aaron Rodgers says Aaron Rodgers is so disgruntled with the Packers that he has told some within the organization he does not want to nor plan to return to the Green Bay Packers. I thought this was interesting. Look at this.
He said that out of his own mouth. Are you saying that?
It says Aaron Rodgers is so disgruntled with the Packers that he has told some within the organization he does not want to nor plan to return to Green Bay. Per Adam Schefter, who is a very highly creditable NFL source. Adam Schefter, he's cool.
Damn.
I thought this was interesting. Look at this. No Packer quarterback has played 17 seasons with the team. Aaron Rodgers has played 16 seasons. Brett Favre played 16 seasons. Bart Starr, who was the Brett Favre before Brett Favre, played 16 seasons. All three of these niggas have played 16 seasons.
How do you get all them to hug each other?
Yeah, think it's Photoshop, bitch. No, that's funny. You stupid, bro. But wouldn't that be ironic if he leaves and then all these niggas only play? That's fucking crazy.
There is not a team out there that would not want Aaron Rodgers.
And this came out before the draft, so I was saying, all right, Atlanta, give the Packers that number 4 pick, give them Matt Ryan, and give them whatever the fuck else they want, and trade for Aaron Rodgers. But
You do that?
Fuck, you damn right. Trade that number 4 pick, give them Matt Ryan, whatever the fuck else they want, give them all that shit for Aaron Rodgers. You goddamn right. But it says the Green Bay Packers, what does it say? Who is this? The president. He says, we are very much aware of Aaron's concerns and we have been working with him and his agent to resolve them. We remain committed to Aaron in 2021 and beyond. Aaron Rodgers would seriously consider retirement if his dispute with the Packers isn't resolved. That's a report.
He would retire instead of going to another team?
Hey, man. And this nigga's finna be the host of Jeopardy now. People saying this nigga gonna retire and be the host of Jeopardy because he's really host of Jeopardy now.
Bro, come on.
Aaron Rodgers reportedly won't return to Packers unless their GM, I don't know how to say his last name. His name is Brian. Unless he's fired. Unless the GM is fired. That's what the reports is going on right now. And Hall of Fame quarterback Terry Bradshaw, this is what he said. He has 4 rings now. He's played for the Steelers. Him being that upset shows me how weak Aaron Rodgers is. The 3-time MVP in the league, and he's worried about this guy that they drafted last year because the Packers drafted a quarterback last year and that upset him. That's one reason why he's kind of disgruntled.
Yeah.
And then if they fire the general manager, you're come back? Are you kidding me? Really? Aaron, this is what it is. This is what he said. I want to know what... Nigga, what's the problem? Y'all niggas almost went to the Super Bowl last year. You done been in a chance to go to the Super Bowl 5 fucking times. And you only won that one game. You done been in a chance to go to the Super Bowl 5 fucking times. And you only won 1 NFC Championship game.
I don't know. I mean, we don't know. We don't know.
I'm trying to figure out you just won MVP, nigga. What's the big deal? Okay, they drafted a quarterback last year. He's not better than you. The nigga's not better than you. Okay, that may upset you, but maybe they're trying to prepare for the future. I don't know. But what's the big deal? I don't see what the fucking big deal. Y'all niggas almost went to the Super Bowl last year. I don't know. Maybe more will come out. I hope he stays though. I fuck with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is... No, he's not. Patrick Mahomes is. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. Then. Well, no, Tom Brady is the best quarterback. Let me take that back. Yeah, Tom Goat Brady. I have nothing bad to say about that man. Nothing at all. Tom Goat Brady is the best quarterback in the league. Then Patrick Mahomes, and then Aaron Rodgers. That's my opinion. Deshaun Watson. We got an update.
Oh man.
This is Adam Schefter again. There are people in league circles who believe Deshaun Watson will not play this season. There are people who believe his career in Houston is over. He's not coming back. Did I have a video here about something they said?
Season for the Houston Texans. It opens with Deshaun Watson telling the team he wants them to trade him. And now it's in a situation where Deshaun Watson is facing 22 civil lawsuits.
Nah, what's the connect?
22 civil lawsuits alleging inappropriate conduct and sexual assault. The league is reviewing the matter. The authorities in Houston are looking at the matter, and right now it's a situation where the Texans used their first pick in the draft.
Oh, I think, what they use they pick on? Damn, I gotta fucking go back and see. Who did they draft? Let me go back. Hold on. Texans. Where the Texans at? Did they have a first round pick? I don't remember them drafting anybody. I don't even see these niggas on here. I guess they traded it. Yeah, it looks like they traded it. But yeah. I hope, man, that shit is fucked up, bro. But, I mean, if he's guilty of all that shit they saying he's guilty of, I mean, I can't feel sorry for him.
Yeah,
I can't feel sorry.
If you really are,
then he
and he did settle, right, with one, right? So
I don't know. Did he? I don't know.
Well,
he settled one?
He admitted
to have a sex with one.
Yeah.
He had sex with one.
So,
I fuck with Deshaun Watson, man, but hopefully, I don't know, man. We'll
you gotta make better decisions, bro. You can't do that kind of stuff to females, bro. You can't.
They saying it looks like he won't play this year and his career in Houston is over. So, which is fucked up.
Do you think his career is over?
Nah, I think somebody will sign him. But I think they're going to wait until everything kind of calms down.
Calms down.
So he might have to sit out a year for real. He really might have to not play this year. just fucked up because he ain't gonna get a check. And then he lost a lot of endorsements too, so he ain't getting a check. But he got some bread though. He'll be alright. But we'll see what happens. That's all I got. NFL, NBA. Floyd Mayweather did an interview, and we talked about it last week that he's fighting Logan Paul in an exhibition match. He did an interview explaining why he's doing the fight with Logan Paul.
You mean why have an exhibition with Logan Paul?
Yeah.
Because a fight is something that goes on your record forever. This is an exhibition. Why not? I mean, like I just told you before. Remember this. I got a sharp mind. I told you I was an entertainer. I'm not just a fighter. I'm an entertainer. So I can fight a fighter right now, right? And I can guarantee myself what? 35 million. I can guarantee myself 35 million. Eventually probably make 50 million, right? Just a regular fight, right? Or me and Logan Paul or a YouTuber, we can go out and entertain and have fun and make 9 figures, 100 million or more. You mean why have an exhibition with Logan Paul?
Brandon hit it right on the head last week. It is a money grab. He don't give a fuck about who. You pretty much said this in a nutshell last week when we talked about this. They don't give a fuck about the fighters they're fighting.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about fighting the best people. That nigga want his fucking coins, nigga. And honestly, I can't be mad at that. That's me.
Yeah.
Like you said, the sport, boxing has changed so much to how it used to be back in the days. Niggas like Tyson, all Holyfield, all the best niggas, whoever it may be, they wanted to fight the best fighters, but that's changed. It's not like that anymore. Niggas just want their money.
I was looking at another video. He was being interviewed by, I forgot who it is. I don't know who it is. I honestly don't know. But they're like, yo, how much money you have and all this kind of stuff. And he was just like, man, I'm the best regardless, bro. I'm the best to ever do it.
Who,
period.
Floyd said it?
Yeah, Floyd said that.
He's not. But
and he's like, man, look at how I am right now. I'm undefeated right now. How many people have fought me, world champions, and come out to my level and done that kind of stuff in boxing? How many people? And he was like, name people. So
he's not the best boxer of all time. But
I don't think he is either.
He's not either. But I mean, he can argue. He has a good argument. 50-0, right? He has a really good argument.
But Chavez, he was fucking,
like
he went
something
like 92 or some shit, 96 or something to know.
That nigga fought a lot of fucking people, bro.
So we can say that he fought almost double. So
how old was he when he started fucking fighting? That fucking dude.
How
old was he when he started fighting? That Hispanic dude.
I don't know, bro. I think he was pretty young, bro.
He had to be to fight that many fucking fights.
But
Chad,
I don't get that. But I don't get him saying that shit.
What, he's the best ever?
Yeah.
I mean, he has an argument.
I guess, but I don't think personally that. I think he's thinking more so along the lines that he's made the most money. That's why he's saying that.
And his record too. I mean, his record speaks for itself. I mean, I just don't agree that he is. To me, it's Muhammad Ali.
Rocky Marciano was undefeated too. So.
To me, it's Ali.
Yeah.
It's Ali.
To me, it's Tyson. So
he was Tyson?
Yeah.
Tyson would have beat Ali? And then prom? Tyson said that he wouldn't beat Ali. He said it out of his mouth that he wouldn't beat Ali.
I don't know if it'd be. He's very humble when it comes to Ali. Mike Tyson is very humble when it comes to anything about Ali. I think personally, bro, that's a hard one, bro.
That would have been the greatest fight ever. To be able to see that. Both two heavyweights. That would have been the greatest fight ever. Chad Johnson is going to fight at the undercard of the Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul fight. I didn't say who he's going to fight.
Chad Johnson.
Chad Ochocinco. He's going to fight in the undercard. Just like how Nate Robinson fought before the Tyson and who was that? Tyson and who?
Tyson and
Can't think.
Roy Jones.
Yeah, Tyson and Roy Jones. Chad Johnson's going to fight in the undercard. It didn't say who he's going to fight though. But maybe his opponent, they haven't had an opponent yet. But maybe he's just the first person to announce he's fighting for it. Yeah. That's all we got for sports, so we'll see what happens. You gonna watch it? The Floyd shit?
Nah,
I want to see Chad.
I don't think
I want to see Chad fight.
I want to see Chad fight.
So then you gonna watch the fight then?
I'm not gonna watch.
So you just gonna watch the undercard? I
don't care about like Floyd's fights. Like he's fighting a YouTuber. We already know he's gonna get made doing that shit, bro. Like come on now. Floyd's gonna tear that nigga up.
What if he lose?
Huh?
What if he lose?
Yo, that'll be some. That
I lost on purpose, guys.
Nah,
I just let him win. I just want my money. I lost him.
That'll go on his record.
Oh, it goes on his record. Oh yeah, he did.
Because he's registered. Because Logan and his brother are registered.
He's not gonna lose. He's not gonna lose. It's just not happening. I forgot about that. He's not gonna lose. He's not risking that.
And it's not like if Floyd just comes out of shape and shit like that. Floyd actually works all year round on boxing. He doesn't just stop working on boxing. He keeps working.
Yeah, we did good on time. Good shit.
Still
Yeah, that's all we got for sports. So we're gonna get into the Q&A segment now, you guys. Again, send your questions to Social Junkie Pod. It's over there. I don't even want to put it over there right now. Never mind. It's not over there. Social Junkie Pod at gmail.com. We'll take your question into the streets of Atlanta next time we go out there. See what the people think. Again, Social Junkie Pod at gmail.com. We got a question from somebody this week. Seems to be a male. It's been 2 weeks since he went on the streets, right?
Yeah,
not last week before. Yeah. Not this week. We went last weekend?
No, we didn't go last week.
Oh, so it's been 2 weeks now. All right, this question is from a male. Again, we don't read your names. We just say your gender that we believe you are based on your name. If we get it wrong, sorry. I'm not the gender police. But whatever you identify... Well, you know what? Niggas might take offense. I don't identify with being a male. I'm a female now. Niggas might get mad. Niggas might... I'm just telling some real shit.
Seems like a male.
Yeah, seems like a male. Q&A question. Me and my boys had this argument the other day. Do you think it's okay to date someone who is married but separated? He said, I personally think it's okay. LOL, that's just me, with the shoulder shrug. He didn't say why you think it's okay, which would have been cool, but thank you for the question. Thank you, brother. We appreciate it. Again, do you think it is okay to date someone who is married but separated? You think it's okay?
Yeah, of course.
Why?
They separated. What you mean?
Bro.
Now, if they are truly separated, that's the question. If she's saying that she's separated, but it really don't seem like she's separated, dog, she ain't separated. So, if she really is separated and she's single and everybody got kids nowadays. So if she's really separated and she, from her ex-husband and all that kind of shit, and you want to date the person and shit like that, that's cool. But you really gotta determine if she's separate, because a lot of females, bro, and a lot of males will lie about that shit.
I got a question.
What, bitch?
He said, "Well, because I have my hair raised." I have a question, Mr. DeJoy.
Go ahead.
Damn, what was the fucking question?
Okay.
I
got a sandwich here for you boys.
Is there a difference between a man messing with a married woman and a man messing with a woman who's just in a relationship?
Is there a difference between what?
A man messing with a married woman and a man messing with a woman who's just in a relationship and not married? Is there a big difference in that?
It's both the same thing, I think. Yeah, it's both the same.
You don't think there's a difference?
I mean, I feel like the marriage shit holds a little bit more weight, but ultimately, they're both the same thing. Ultimately, they're both the same thing. When it comes down to it, they're both the same thing. Even though marriage is pretty serious, bro. We talk about marriage, but a lot of people nowadays, they don't think like that. They don't care about marriage, bro. They think of marriage, they just get thrown around and shit like that. Marriage is just marriage. People just get married out here for anything. So I'm gonna say it's the same thing nowadays.
I've heard a lot of fathers preach to their sons like, don't ever mess with a married man's woman. Don't ever mess with a woman who is married. Don't ever do that. So I think that kind of falls along the same lines as, I mean, if she's still considered married, bro. You're still considered married. You're separated, but you're still married. A lot of people, they go through that process.
Well, I'm taking this as divorce. Like, they're in a situation where again,
it's not. No, what he's saying is married but separated. You're not officially divorced. You're just separated.
Bro, nah, fam.
When you're divorced, you're divorced.
I don't know.
So this nigga done changed the whole shit.
As long as you don't have those papers that say divorce, and she is.
That's what married but separated.
I didn't know that.
Divorce.
I don't know everything. Sorry,
you're not divorced.
Bro. I don't think that, because that runs into play that there could be other issues that come up automatically. That'll be the first thing that will come up is, well, we never really we're never divorced. We're still technically married. That will be the number one thing that would come up.
I think some people say that. A lot of people.
I think most people would say that would be the number one thing that would come up.
How many times have y'all out there heard somebody fucking around with somebody else because they're separated? I heard that a lot. Like, they're talking, like they're mingling with somebody else because they're in the process of a divorce, but they're still married. They're just separated.
But all that stuff, I think you should let that stuff blow away, because that's just too much for you to be drawn in. Because it could lead other unwanted attention on you, on your part, to make it seem like that partner might be the reason that they're separated, because they don't have a reference on time frame. So they might be fucking with him. That's what they might think, and all that kind of shit, bro. Why would you want all that excess shit, all that messy shit in your fucking, you know? It's just too much. Like, you don't need to do all that.
I wouldn't play those games, y'all. I wouldn't play those games. Jerome, who sent this question, his name's not Jerome. I always do that. That's so funny. I wouldn't play those games. That's just me. Because I wouldn't like. If you're married, okay, Brandon, what would you do if you was married but separated? What would you do? You would wait till your divorce is final before you.
Way too much.
You would wait until your divorce is.
Yeah,
all the
well,
way
at least be upfront and tell them like, yo, the shit ain't official yet. It's not official yet, so keep that shit in mind.
When you're talking to somebody and courting a woman.
Yeah.
Courting a woman.
What?
That's what it's called. You're courting a woman. You're trying to get her.
Court these nuts.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess.
To answer your question,
I'd be upfront because at the end of the day, you don't want the other person to look at you crazy, bro. Because guaranteed that could probably happen, bro. And they take that shit the wrong way. That could be the difference of you giving away half your shit.
Do you think somebody can look at that? Say I'm a guy, right? And I'm talking to a girl.
Well, I mean, you are a guy. I mean, I think, right? Fuck you, say I'm a guy.
Look, say I'm a guy that's talking to a girl, and she tells me that she's married, but she's separated right now. And she tells me, can I look at that like, so you fuck with me right now, and you're still married, can I look at that and take that away? Am I wrong to take that away like, bitch, you might fucking do me dirty. You might cheat on me. Not that I'm saying that's considered cheating.
Well,
but can I look at that as
how do you know that do you know for a fact? See, you can't ask that kind of question.
I'm asking, can I look at her a certain way if she tells me like, so you're married, you're still technically married, and you're with me, and you fucking me, you fucking with me right now, and you're still technically married, you're just separated. Can I look at that a certain way, do you think?
That's a hard one because
I think I could.
That's a hard one because she might not be in that point where she's
this nigga's thighs is out, yo.
Don't pull him down, nigga. I hate this fucking guy.
What were you gonna say though? We'll spend 5 more minutes.
I lost my train of thought, you bitch. Go ahead and say what you.
But I'm saying I could look at that a certain way, like.
I mean, yeah, you can. You can.
Vice versa, even if it was a girl and a guy was like, I'm still married but separated to my ex, soon to be ex-wife.
Because you have no frame of thought that they're being truthful about. Oh yeah, my husband cheated, or we separated amicably, and all that kind of stuff.
Fucking video with that nigga was saying that shit. Where he was like, when you first talk to a girl, they never say, "Oh, my last relationship ended because I did this." I'm mad he deleted that shit, bro. Because that shit is so fucking true. A woman, guys.
He probably got a lot of backlash over that, some shit.
But he had that shit up for so long. There's a video on Instagram where some guy said that. Whenever you're talking to guys talking to a girl specifically, this is specific to the two genders. A girl would never say, my last relationship ended because I did this, and this. They will never fucking do that, even if that's really what happened. They'll always make it seem like the guy did some shit. Always. That is fucking facts, my nigga. You've never heard a girl fucking tell you that shit.
It's true.
Ever in the history of mankind has a girl said that shit, bro. That is just some fucking fact shit. But to answer your question, Jerome,
it's not his name.
I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's okay, dog. I just wait, bro. Damn, you want to fuck that bad? You just wait.
Just wait, bro.
Just wait. So now you change your answer. You change your answer now? Because you didn't understand the married but separated?
Yeah, I didn't understand. I didn't get it. Yeah, I definitely changed your answer, bro. I think just wait, bro. Because you just leave it open for other shit to go wrong, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, the last thing that a dude wants is all this fucking drama. And you got to be involved in this shit, bro. The last thing that you want is this bullshit, bro. And you may not think it's drama,
my man,
bro.
You messing with my wife? She told me she was separated. Nah, she's not, my nigga. Then what? Niggas get killed over that type of shit, bro. That's why I be telling niggas, bro. I be like, bro, you said she married, bro? Nah, bro, don't do that, bro. Niggas be, bro, you did what? You fucking nutted on her face? Nigga, what? Bro, no, don't do that shit, bro. I be telling niggas, bro, hey, I don't know shit. I'm just a guy. Do not play around with another man's wife. That's all I'm fucking saying, you guys. That's all I'm fucking. Do not play with another man's wife, bro. So, okay, so you do think there's a difference then with messing with somebody who's in a relationship and somebody who's married. You do think there's a difference.
I'm telling you, I think it's a very slight difference because I'm not saying marriage is.
Let me say this:
held.
I'm not saying it's right to. It's not right either way to cheat or mess with somebody else that's in a relationship. But I do think someone married, that's just a higher standard, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But nowadays, when we think about marriage, we don't think about marriage like how we think about marriage like 20 years ago. It's not as sacred. People just throw around marriage. That's why I'm saying right now it's still kind of a little bit to the same level.
Because people don't even care.
Because people don't really care. If
Some
this is
people
20
do.
years ago, I'd say yeah.
Some people do.
Definitely.
Some people care about their marriage.
Some people don't. Most people don't. No.
I'm trying to think how many people I've seen that we went to high school with that have been married and divorced. I haven't seen many. A lot of people getting married though. So a lot of people getting married that we know. Shout out to all y'all, man. Love is a beautiful thing. Do you agree? It is. It's a beautiful thing.
Okay.
So yeah, man. We don't think Jerome. We don't think that this is. We don't think that's a good idea, bro.
His name, bro.
So if you're doing that, because you said you personally think it's okay, if you're doing that, bro, you better chill out, bro. You better chill out, nigga. Because niggas get killed over that type of shit, bro. You fucking with my wife, you fuck nigga. You fucking with my wife, fuck nigga. I'm fucking give you this Glocky on my nigga. Niggas don't play around, bro. I'm just not messing with another man's wife. Niggas get killed over girls that they ain't married to, because niggas is just stupid. So that's just me, man. That's just me. Tell us what y'all think in the YouTube comment. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you everyone that has already. SocialJunkiePod@gmail.com for any of your Q&A questions. We gonna take this question to the streets. We're taking this to the streets next week. Hey, I'm about to give you a little preview of a question that I have too. So I want you to ponder on it. Damn, where the fuck is it at? It's in my podcast folder. This is a question we gonna bring to the streets too. A 99-year-old man divorced his 96-year-old wife after having been married for 77 years because he discovered an affair she had in the 1940s. Is he wrong?
It don't matter who wrong, bro. Yo, both gone pretty soon.
Ponder on that, you guys. I'll read it again. A 99-year-old man divorced his 96-year-old wife after being married for 77 years because he discovered she had an affair in the 1940s. Is he wrong or being petty? That's what the question they put.
Technically.
He's being petty?
No, he's not.
We're talking about it. Just keep it. Just keep it in. We're talking about it. That's all we got this week, guys. I don't know what song to play. I heard this Moneybagg Yo shit is hard. I guess I'll play something from there. I don't want to play that shit too loud. Wokesha. The song called Wokesha. That's all we got, guys.
Wokesha?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Look. Is that what that says? It says Wokesha, right? It says Wokesha. That's all we got, guys. Social Junkie Podcast. This is episode 86. If you made this far into episode, man, thank you. Damn, is he gonna rap? The fuck, man? Let me just play some rap shit then. I'm P. That's Brandon. Like I said again, if you made this far into episode, we fuck with you, bro.